Unexpectedly, Janet Jackson accused Oprah Winfrey in a public statement of tricking her late brother Michael Jackson into confessing to child abuse in 1993 during a widely watched national television appearance. Janet believes that Oprah broke Michael's trust by using the interview to harm his reputation and increase her ratings. Oprah allegedly persuaded Michael to participate in the interview by promising a good and sympathetic portrayal. In a recent podcast interview, Janet revealed these claims to journalist Lisa Robinson, providing insight into her relationship with her brother and the obstacles that he encountered in his professional life. Janet revealed that she'd warned Michael against interviewing because she has long-standing suspicions about Oprah's motivations. She believes Oprah has a history of exploiting celebrities and sensationalizing their stories for personal gain, which is motivated by jealousy of Michael's success and popularity. After viewing the contentious documentary Leaving Neverland, which included two men accusing Michael of abusing children, Janet decided to confront Oprah. She was enraged by the film. By interviewing the accusers for her show, Janet believed Oprah had contributed to the veracity of their claims. She accused Oprah of being opportunistic and hypocritical, saying that her actions disregarded Michael's legacy and his family. Taking charge of the situation, when Janet called Oprah, she wanted an apology for what she thought Oprah had done to Michael, but Oprah was rude and combative, not wanting to admit that she'd done anything wrong. Oprah's remark infuriated and upset Janet, so she hung up on her. Driven by a desire for Michael's retribution and justice, Janet decided to tell her story to the public. She characterised Michael as a generous and kind person who loved children and never hurt anyone. Janet contended that her brother suffered greatly as a result of false accusations and media bias. She expressed hope that people would realise the truth about Michael's admiration for his music and humanitarian work, despite the difficulties and controversies. In 2010, Janet expressed her unwavering love for her brother and that she missed him every day. She was also proud of Michael's accomplishments and thought he was an example to millions of admirers worldwide. Known for keeping to herself, Janet Jackson talked about her brother's passing on the Oprah Winfrey Show. She dispelled the idea of denial by revealing that his family was aware of his issues with a condition. Janet revealed that despite their repeated attempts at intervention, her brother Michael remained unconcerned and refused to address the problem when the initial reports of Michael's illness emerged. When Janet last saw Michael, it was during a party she threw for their parents a month prior. She saw that he looked skinny and the family knew he had a problem. Janet found out about it from an aide while she was in New York. Speaking with Winfrey when Michael passed away, Janet said that she and her family still find it difficult to comprehend. They consider it every day. While working on Tyler Perry's film, Why Did I Get Married To?, Janet encountered emotional difficulties that are depicted in the film. Janet thought the movie was healing, and she gave Tyler Perry credit for helping her out during the whole process. Perry made sure that she felt comfortable shooting and even changed the movie's ending to suit her requests, in order to prevent tabloids from using pictures of her crying in character. As he entered the discussion, Tyler Perry felt obligated to emphasise the Jackson family's attempts to preserve Michael. He highlighted their efforts and expressed his desire for the world to acknowledge their genuine efforts. Perry expressed regret for deviating from the movie topic, but he wanted everyone to know how committed the family was to supporting their brother and how worried they were about Michael. During one intervention, Janet Jackson shared that they attempted several interventions to assist him with the problems he was having. Drawing on her prior experiences with relationships impacted by addiction, Janet found Michael's denial about his difficulties to be so burdensome that she was forced to leave the room. Janet was able to identify the warning flags swiftly. It is difficult for Janet to think back on Michael as an adult or to listen to his music, but she finds comfort in old photos of the two of them, remembering the happiness they shared as children. She spoke warmly of their daily time together, and she has a lovely photo of them as babies in a home that takes her back to a time when they were together. They used to talk about the emotional challenges that took a toll on Janet physically, as she acknowledged that she was an emotional eater who turned to food when she was depressed. Her battle with weight led her to write a book about her experiences, exploring her early years when she was always dealing with weight-related problems. Fans have been interested in learning more about Janet Jackson's relationship with her brother Michael after his death, even though they've seen the two get along well in public. A new 2-part documentary series implies that their relationship may have been more nuanced. The youngest of the 10 Jackson family members, Janet, grew up in Gary, Indiana, with well-known siblings including Michael, Jackie, Tito, Jermaine and Marlon, who together created the renowned Jackson 5, with the help of their father, Joe Jackson. Like her siblings, Janet started a musical journey at an early age, but the 2022 Lifetime documentary puts her issues with confidence and body image front and centre, with Michael contributing to her challenges. While they would laugh about it, Janet reveals that Michael used to make fun of her body by calling her names like Pig. The Rhythm Nation singer opens up about the impact of being told she was too heavy, acknowledging the emotional toll such comments took on her. Over the years, Janet's weight has changed, which she blames on being an emotional eater. The challenges in Janet and Michael's relationship went beyond teasing about appearance. The documentary delves into the deeper issues that they faced, offering insight into their dynamics. She shares that eating provides comfort when she's stressed or bothered. Growing up in the public eye and experiencing puberty under scrutiny only heightened Janet's insecurities about her body. She recalls moments from the documentary where measures were taken to hide a developing chest, binding it to appear more flat-chested. In the two-part documentary, Janet Jackson, which Lifetime and A&E released in 2022, the difficulties in Janet and Michael's relationship went beyond their appearances. The documentary explores the deeper problems they encountered and offers insight into their dynamics prior to Michael's passing in 2009 at the age of 50. Even though Janet and her elder brother Michael were quite close, there was a notable change in their relationship as they grew older, especially with the release of Michael's enormously popular album Thriller in 1982. Apparently, Oprah has a history of tarnishing the goodwill of celebrities. Toni Braxton is a live example of Oprah's alleged history of ripping down other women. Toni Braxton rose to fame in the late 80s, capturing audiences with her exceptional vocal ability and classic tunes, which contributed to a long-lasting success in the music business. Along with her sisters and mother, Toni's gained popularity for her participation in the popular reality TV program Braxton Family Values. Despite her well-deserved reputation as a Grammy Award-winning R&B legend, Toni's encountered difficulties throughout her career, the most difficult of which was declaring bankruptcy. Toni openly talked about her bankruptcy and how the public and other celebrities saw it, at the same time as she was struggling financially, in a Ring interview on VH1's Behind the Music. Toni was expecting questions regarding her then current circumstances when she appeared on Oprah Winfrey's show, as is normal for guests. However, Toni was shocked by Oprah's surprisingly sharp line of questioning, which left her in disbelief. Viewers interpreted Oprah's comments during this interview as a subtle jab at Toni's spending patterns, suggesting that Toni's extravagant spending contributed significantly to her bankruptcy, as a reaction to Oprah's perceived rudeness. Toni retorted, "I was shocked. She was so incredibly mean to me." Before the interview, Toni publicly expressed her love and respect for Oprah, saying that she'd never imagined Oprah would be as critical as she was. During the conversation, Toni said, "I couldn't believe it because I loved her so much. I admired her, and I looked up to her, and Oprah basically reprimanded me." So what do you think? Does Oprah really owe an apology to the great legend Michael Jackson? Tell us in the comments below. That's all for now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video and found it entertaining, then don't forget to hit that like button below. And if you want to stay updated with more great content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the red button and just ringing the notification bell so you never miss any future content from us. Your support means the world.